towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. How about a scouting report on him? All right, just about ready for baseball. Chandler Simpson getting ready to hit.
Chandler Simpson.
High fly near right field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Cedric Morrow.
Verlander, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. There's a swing and a miss.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Junior Caminero in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is a swing and a miss? That retires the side, and that'll do it. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill, Drew Rasmussen. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Runner on the go. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man at second. Here. Backed off the plate that time. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Williamson whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third, the second baseman, Aldi.
And that one fouled off. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Fly ball out to left field. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 35, Rushman.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Swinging a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. And that's outside. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. all set for the start of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. And there's a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike. There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Line to left, and it stays fair. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next to hit, Jake Fraley. And that one wrapped foul. That's in there. That's strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate, Nick Fortes.
Hey-ha!
Swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Max Clark. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. That one fouled off. That's hard hit on the line. Mullins in pursuit. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Red Warrior.
And that one hammered. And that is foul. The 0-1. Just off the inside edge. Didi, swing and a drive. Deep right field. That one carrying. Oh, that ball was crushed. He hammers one out to right. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Now, Geraldo Perdomo. That one lifted to left. Simpson settles under it, and there's 2 away. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Abreu measures 5 feet 10 inches, 25. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the third inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls.
That's the ball.
And a swing and a miss. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hee-haw!
That's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Chandler Simpson next to hit for the Rays.
Ball. That's a ball.
Next pitch
Ball.
downstairs, and now 3-0. That
Yeah,
one in there across the letters.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ball.
And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner takes off, pitches
Ball.
low. Throw,
Hey!
save. That one missed,
Ball.
now 3-0. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Late on that fastball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The designated hitter, Jose Ramirez.
This one in the air, right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Gets the outside corner with that one. And a swing and a miss. And 1 out now. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now David Ortiz.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-1. Oh, that plunked him.
That hit him.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
The catcher, number 35,
Late swing, foul to the left. Two on, 1 out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
now batting for Boston.
Max Clark digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
2 on, 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Play made, that ends the inning. On to the 4th, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Well, these Rays
that's
just
outside.
lacking discipline
Ball.
at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone,
Yeehaw.
and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
What he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That's the
And
ball.
obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Right through there for a strike. Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out.
Next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Jake Brady.
Yeehaw!
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Little dribbler up along third. Gregorius over to first in time. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go, bottom 4. Didi Gregorius at the plate.
Gregorius.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Mullins takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Batter, number 2, shortstop, Perdomo.
Now that's smacked to right center. And that's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball. And
runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that is out of play. That misses. Ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 2 down. Now batting Jaron Duran. 1 for 2.
Number 16, Duran.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A 2-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. New inning getting started. Now up for Tampa Bay, Nick Fortes.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
He goes down looking. Going 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss at a slider. Fastball for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. New pitcher on here, Brian Baker.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
High fly ball down the left field line, and that's a foul ball. Here's your 1. And that one fouled off. Baker, a 6'6" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, David Ortiz. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Foul ball. The count 2-1. Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Now batting for the Bruins, the catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Foul ball there. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. A little bit low.
Ball
down.
1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting for Boston,
Next to hit, Max Clark. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air to left center. Simpson gets under it. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's in. Ball.
That one outside. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here comes a 3-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Junior Caminero now at the plate.
Hack.
And that's
no,
down
that
and
missed.
away.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. strikeouts in a row. Bottom of the sixth. Didi Gregorius steps to the plate.
Gregorius.
Hoo-yah!
1-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hard hit left side. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through that one.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Abreu now at the plate as he swings through strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Way out front for strike two.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Now batting for Boston, number 16.
Runner takes off in the air out towards left center. And there's two down.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Now on the mound for the Rays, Ian Seymour.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big.
Runner on the go in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Hit high in the air. There it goes. Cena. Jose Ramirez bops one out. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 7-0.
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside. And when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach.
That's inside.
I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas, just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. That catches the corner. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Fraley in the box again. Takes a strike. Pitch misses
No,
there.
ball.
And 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Bottom of the 7th, leading off, David Ortiz.
Number 34, David Ortiz.
On the ground, Aranda. He steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting for the Bruins, the catcher, number 35, Adley.
Pulls that one foul.
That's the ball.
In the air to left center. Simpson should have this one. Out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Simpson moving back for this one. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher to hit, Nick Fortes. That one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Swings through that.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Struck him out looking. And now Ben Williamson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. And we're back. Here's Didi now.
The third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 8-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had the pick.
New pitcher on now, Mason Engler.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Ball.
The 1-0. That one ripped. Fair ball.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Towards first. To the pitcher covering, but it's off target. They can't make the play. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Jaron Duran. Runner takes off. Ball outside.
No, that's out.
For the second.
He's in there.
And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. traffic on the bases with one already in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side, Williamson throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
The designated hitter, Ramirez.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He nails one out to right. His second homer of the night. One down. Well, here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. The 1-0. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. The new pitcher in the game, Polo.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Albies on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting for Boston.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, number 14.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now he breaks his bat. The throw to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
For Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Foul ball there.
Nope, ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's a little bit high.
That's a ball.
2-2. In the air, left side, Abreu under this one. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike. And a ground ball to first. Slides for the stop. To the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow. 11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. And today's starting pitcher, Ryan Weathers. What should we keep an eye on here? Just about to get started, Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. And that's how this game gets started. That one in the dirt. Ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. It's out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot. And it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate.
Over to Goldie. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. This one in the air center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
That one lifted to left. Bellinger on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in New York, and on the mound now, Peanut Johnson. What's the word on her? Here's Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a fourth-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit one homer his senior year. Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. Down and away for ball one.
Ball, that's out.
That one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Three-1 is on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's Johnson with the payoff pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
That's a strike. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Adley Rutschman.
Number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Matt Flores.
Ball.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He sends one out the opposite way, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo on the ground, and it goes just foul. Man at second, and that one fouled off. The 0-2. To the right side. That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe at the plate. And they're up by 3.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need.
Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Not in time. He's safe. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second.
Ball.
That one at the knees for a strike. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
In the air, left field. Bellinger on the move. He's got it. 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger should have this one. And that is that. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now 3-0. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton starting as the designated hitter, 36 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back in the Bronx, here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Bruins, the first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Strike one.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Inside. And the count even 1-1. Foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike three. Adley Rutschman will hit next. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Volpe throws to first in time. Rutschman retired. Out number 3. Back in New York, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. The 0-2 from Johnson. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. First pitch misses.
Ball, that's down.
And that drops in for a strike. Stays alive. Just missing there. 3-2 now. And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, leading off, Max Clark. On the ground to first, Goldie. Takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Bruins, the third baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Ground ball right side, Goldie. He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The batter, number
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On a line out towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Bottom 4, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. That's her 9th strikeout so far.
Ball, down.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Swings through that. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. His first at bat was a strikeout. 0-1.
She got away with one there, but she knows she can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Nope. Ball one.
And that's a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the third time today. Back here in New York, ready now for the fifth inning. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Man at second. That one pushed foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, left field. Dives and makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
No!
Not in time. He's safe.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
Pivotal at bat now for the dangerous Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. He drove that ball very well.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Tim Hill.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be.
Rudder takes off. This one in the air, center field. Grisham in and to his right. 2 down. And now it's going to be David Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the inning, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
2-2 down. That's
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Looks like she's picked up right where she left off.
The center fielder, number 12,
What do you got?
Checks his swing, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for her in the game. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think the key, if she can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the 6th inning. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back there. It's out of here. absolute smash to left. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Ball one.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Puts it away for the out. So now with one away and a man at second. And now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. And there's a ball. Snap throw to first.
Safe, he's good.
Back on a dive. The 1-2. Runner goes again. In the air to left center. Bellinger makes the grab. Out number 2. Camilo Doval taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a ball.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times, just avoiding the heart of the plate.
On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. Throw goes to second. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. Slider right there. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Got him. That's K number 15 in the ball game. She is really dealing. Next to hit, Jose Caballero. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a miss. Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Double play situation here. She's been working up in the zone, and typically you're looking to get that ground ball. See if she adjusts on this next pitch.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that's fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. But he scrambles back.
13, second baseman.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in for a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. That one missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Popped up. Gregorius settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Bruins, the first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. On a line. And that'll do it. Back in the Bronx, set for the last half of the 7th. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Takes it in for the out. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2. And they'll do it again. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Got what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
She's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Durant on his way over. And that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Paul Blackburn. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning. Didi Gregorius at the plate. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Judge going back on this one. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall. Runner tags at second. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. Oh, he misses it. It drops. In comes the run from third. And they now lead by 9.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Abreu swings through it for strike 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Goldie takes it to the bag, and there's 2 away.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Number 16, Duran.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball, that's low.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball, that's out.
Base hit center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach.
Runner on the go. And foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. And that's a foul ball. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Carrying well. And that one becomes property of the beast. He leaves the yard to right. And they boost their lead. It's 12-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is...
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. This one in the air, right field. That one opts against the fence. And he's got a double. Late swing, foul to the left.
Ball.
And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and the count's even at 2. On the ground, right side, slides for the stop, and very nicely done for the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Adam Ottavino into the game.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Strike 2. Ottavino, a 6'5" righty, 245 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2006. The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's in.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beat. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
No, that's low.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side. Back in the Bronx, here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. That one ripped. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Line drive to short and caught. 2 outs, base is empty. Didi Gregorius steps to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. Into center. Grisham sprinting for this one. Nice grab on the run. And that is here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Foul ball there. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Got him swinging for the K. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Hey!
This one in the air, right field. Ball game. 12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.